Silence isn't always a sign of peace. Sometimes it's pain that has run out of words. When an elder grows quiet, sits at the edge of a family gathering with a faint smile but little to say, there may be much more beneath the surface. Emotional withdrawal in aging loved ones is often misunderstood, overlooked, or dismissed as just another part of getting old. But in truth, it can be a silent cry for connection, comfort, and understanding. Let's explore what this withdrawal really means and how we can gently help bring our elders back into the warmth of conversation and belonging. As people age, their worlds often shrink. Friends may move away or pass on. Cherished routines are disrupted, and physical limitations increase. Family members get busy, and the pace of life doesn't always slow down for those who need it most. In this changing landscape, many elders begin to feel invisible, irrelevant, or misunderstood. They might think, "No one really listens anymore," or "I don't want to be a burden." Sometimes the thought lingers, "They won't understand anyway." Over time, these feelings can lead to a quiet resignation, a retreat from the world that is less about moodiness and more about deep-seated grief, persistent fear, and a sense of fading relevance. Psychologically, emotional withdrawal is a coping mechanism. It's a way to shield oneself from disappointment, rejection, or the pain of being overlooked. It often happens so subtly that family and friends mistake it for personality changes or simply dismiss it as an inevitable part of aging. So, how can we recognize the early signs of elder withdrawal? The first clues are often found in conversation, where once there were stories and laughter, now there are shorter answers. Yes, no, I'm fine. It doesn't matter. The richness of dialogue is replaced by brevity or silence. You might notice your loved ones skipping social occasions they once enjoyed, turning down invitations to meals, avoiding family calls, or withdrawing from group activities. Hobbies and routines that once brought joy lose their appeal. There may be more time spent sleeping or choosing solitude over company. Eye contact dwindles, and the elder stops initiating conversation altogether. These are not simply habits of old age. They are emotional warning signs, signals that connection is slipping away. The good news is, the earlier we recognize these signs, the easier it is to gently reopen the channels of communication and care. Here are 3 gentle ways to re-engage an elder experiencing emotional withdrawal. First, go beyond the routine. When checking in, avoid questions that only scratch the surface, like, "Did you eat?" or "How are you feeling?" Instead, ask about their thoughts and emotions. What's been on your mind today? This shift invites them to share what's truly important to them. Second, invite your loved one into a sense of purpose. Ask for their advice. Encourage them to share stories from their past, or involve them in small, meaningful tasks. Even the simplest request for help can remind them that they are valued and needed. Purpose heals more deeply than pep talks ever could. Third, create quiet moments of presence. Sometimes the best way to reconnect is not through words, but through simply sitting together, side by side. No pressure, no expectations. Just being there can be the safety net your loved one needs, opening the door for conversation in their own time. Silence can speak volumes. If you notice an elder withdrawing, don't just accept it as inevitable. Instead, lean in with curiosity, gentleness, and presence. Even quiet hearts still long to be heard. Every elder has a story that matters, and every moment of connection can make a difference. Have you noticed emotional silence in someone you love? What helped you reconnect? Remember, your patience and attention can be the bridge back to belonging. And in the end, that's all any of us truly want.